Okay guys, this is inside the rabbit colony. I get a lot of questions on how these rabbits do in the colony with parasites. We have had no problems, y'all, with parasites. We get a few ear mites, but no parasites. We put apple cider vinegar in their water and it just seems to take care of everything. They drill their holes in the ground. As y'all see, these holes everywhere. They go inside them holes to have their babies. And when they come out, a lot of times, it just depends on the mother, they'll cover the hole up. I guess it's to keep the other rabbits from getting in there, keeping them cool or warm, whatever the deal is, but that's how they do. And it seems to be working pretty good. It takes 30 days for them after they're bred to have their babies. You know, 28 to 31, just it varies. But it's about 2 weeks after they have them before they start coming out. Now when they get 3-4 weeks old, that's kind of what you're seeing right there, them little ones. They start running around quite a bit then you start seeing them. But all we got is a great big old pile of dirt all the way across this pen. This pen is 20 foot wide and 30 foot deep. That is a trampoline on the top, more like a shade cloth. What you see, the green up there, is an old shrimp troll. It's just to keep the top predators from coming in. Let me go on the edge right here and show you what I got. Alright, right here is a chicken wire. Back behind it is regular hurricane fence wire. This hurricane fence wire goes in the ground about a foot. And that keeps them from really digging out. But the main thing is though, with this pile of dirt in here, they don't dig out with that pile of dirt. They dig into that pile. A rabbit doesn't like to dig just down. It digs into the ground. And it makes it a lot better because that's where they go dig at. Now don't get me wrong, they still dig and they'll hit the fence. Now like in the barn, I've had them get out in the barn before. All I do is dig where the hole's at, put some wire in that hole and cover it back up. Well, when they get to the wire, they just change directions so they don't mess with the hole. But this hurricane fence wire is just old, used hurricane fence wire. I actually worked at the scrap yard for a friend of mine for a little while, and this stuff here you can pick up at the scrap yards. A lot of your companies and stuff will take this wire and they change it out when it starts getting old. It makes perfect pins and stuff, y'all, because the animals cannot tear through it. You know, it's a real thick wire. And that's how I picked it up. You buy it by the pound from them. You buying them. I was buying it back from him as it was coming in. And that's how I'm gonna build this back pen too. Now the chicken wire, it's about $100 a roll. So, but I had that chicken wire for a long time. Now if y'all can see right here where they've been digging. See how that fence goes down in the ground? Move the camera back, there you go. See how it goes down? It just keeps on going down. See, they hit the fence, and once they hit that fence, they just change their mind. Now they're going in a different direction. They really don't go down that deep. They just go down until they hit it. And we got a few chickens in here, a few guineas, young guineas. You put stuff in here, it's really a safe house, like that guinea you see back there in the back that's hopping along. I don't know if you can see her anymore. That's a crippled guinea. She got a bad foot. But she does fine in here because no predators can get to her. And I also have a few quail in here. I was raising quail for a while. They were doing great, getting a pile of eggs. But we got to, we just didn't want to keep up with the eggs and stuff no more. So I just turned them loose in here, just letting them do their things. And that chicken right there, she's doing great now, but they separated her and went to pecking her and pulling all her feathers out, so I just throwed her in here. Now she's doing a lot better. I actually need to take her out and put her back in with the flock now. Come look around in there. There's holes everywhere. There's this hole right here. That is a big flamingo giant rabbit. She has got babies in there. She went and made her own hole. Well, she might jump on the camera, I don't know. She don't know what to think about that camera. But you can tell her hole, it is way, way bigger than everybody else. She is a very, very big rabbit. But I just wanted to take a second on this vlog and just explain to y'all how I come about this stuff, how I built this pen. Now this, your main thing in here, what'll be hard for most of your people is this pile of dirt. Because if I had to do all that by the shovel, whoo, it'd be rough. Actually, back there where you see them woods at, there's an old gas well, and they got a big levee around it. The well wasn't no good, but it was got a big levee around it, and there's big piles of dirt. And I've been hauling that dirt from there and dumping it in here. Now the net was actually a new net that I was going to replace on my fishing nets and never did. I hadn't been shrimping in years, so I went ahead and used that net over the top of there. But y'all, you just use what you got to build this. There's some plastic wire. It's a plastic. A lot of your contractors put it down before they put their gravel and rock down, and it builds a foundation. I'm not sure what you call that stuff, but some of it's about 16 foot wide. Now that stuff would work good on this top because it don't have no pressure on it. It's just your birds flying down into your pen, and it keeps your birds that you put in here, like you see back there, I got the pheasants. It keeps them from flying out. You can use regular chicken wire, just something light across the top. And then I just got these poles right here just to lift it up and give it a little bit more height. Same thing on both sides. And then we got some old rich lighter pine logs we stood up in here to kind of give them something to break the monotony in here. Now that old tin right there is several different layers of tin, and if you look down in that pile right there, there's tin. What I did is I'd put some dirt, put some tin, put some dirt, and put some tin. It keeps that water from washing down, and them rabbits are going to dig until they hit that tin and they go under it, and it kind of protects them from the rain. It keeps the rain from going down in their holes. Now down here on the ground, I know you'll see a hole right there. That hole was just a couple inches under the ground. I don't know where that tunnel come from, but it caved in. That water will get in there on a bad rain, where these ones up on the hill, it doesn't. Not as bad. You know, it will rain in them, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't flood in there like it does these ones on the bottom. But the ticket to this is that mound of dirt. I couldn't tell you exactly how much dirt it is. It's probably 3 truckloads. There, and there. It's several trips with the tractor putting that in there, and the rain just kind of keeps washing it down, and they steadily dig in it all the time. Y'all, it's starting to get hot in here. It's warming up pretty good. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. There's no telling what's going to happen on this channel. Jared does a lot with the Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. She's going to be doing some puppets. We're going to be doing a little bit of deer hunting, working in the fields. We got the rabbits, the goats, the chickens. It's always something different on this channel. I love you. God bless. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.